Good morning. It's early-ish. It's cold. It's frosty. It's time to shell corn. Let's see if this tractor will start this morning. Oh, she's cold. Alright, we're going to let this warm up. I came here on my way to the farm to start the tractor up. We're going to go back to the farm and talk to Phil and get the combine out. So according to my truck, it's about 20 degrees out. The top of the ground is very hard and frozen. It's not going to stay like that. It's not frozen deep, but it might be enough to hold us up and get the combine and grain cart across it for a little bit. So we're going to give it a couple hours this morning, see what we can get done. I know this one will start. Been sitting in the heated shop. And I did check. Everything is folded down. Alright, well, we're doing it here. The ground is very firm right now. I don't know how deep it goes. It's probably, I don't know, we'll see if it's enough to hold the combine up. That's the thing. We're really heavy, so it's got to be frozen pretty good. But it makes the top not slimy and greasy, and that's important. Wow, look how clean my windows are. Good deal. One concern that I do have is the frost that is on the stalks. It's basically snow, and so you can already see a little bit of it piling up on the corn head. If that frost starts sticking to the inside of the combine, to the chaffer and the sieve, that's going to be a problem, because that'll plug it up and then we'll throw corn right through the back of the machine. So we've got to keep a close eye on that and watch it. That is definitely a concern, but we don't have a whole lot of choice right now. If we're going to combine, we're going to do it now, because in about 3 hours the sun's going to be up and baking stuff, and it's going to make it slimy and greasy, and I imagine we're going to have to quit. We'll see. We'll keep going as long as we can, but if I had to guess, I would guess we're going to quit. Can you see that rut from the last time we were out here? We were in this field. We pulled out of it because of exactly that. So this, I mean, yeah, we're marching right through it now. There's hardly any mud on the tires even. That's the difference that freezes make. There's even water sitting in the track up here. Well, we're doing it. Dad came over. He's riding with Phil there. It's still pretty soft out here. There was a spot up here that Phil about got stuck in the first round. So we're going to see how this one goes, but I think we're going to keep moving. I think Dad's going to jump in the combine. I'll probably jump in the grain cart up here. I'm not so sure about this. Not so sure. I wanted to stop and see if our sieves were freezing up. They're not. That's good. It is sticking to the side over there a little bit, but it's not sticking to the important stuff. So Dad's taking over the combining duties. We've got a first truckload of corn, so I'm gonna ride back to the farm with Phil, get another truck, because we need 2 trucks, one for him to be running and one to be at the field where we can load it, because we cannot run the grain cart with any weight on it. We have to empty it every single time, without question. So be a minute here before we get back to it. This is not ideal. Ground conditions are still really wet, but it's better slightly. So we're gonna try this and see if we can't get across it. I'm gonna run cart when we get back. All right, well, let's see how this one goes. It's oh man, I don't know. It's muddy up here. It's muddy and soft. Right there. I don't even want to drive in the same tracks. We're gonna pick new tracks. Not so bad empty. Problem is loaded. So we're gonna wait as long as we can. Let Dad come as far this way as possible, because that ridge there is really soft as well. So I don't know. All right, well, this isn't so bad right here anyway. Now it is. There's a better view of the ruts we made on that last pass. It's not fun. But we are getting the corn out. I don't know if this is worth it or not. I don't know what other options are. How long we would have to wait for it to be better. That's the problem. So the fact that we're getting through it, and we haven't gotten stuck yet, well, we're getting through it. Well, we were getting a lot better, and then that pass happened. But look, we're making progress here. That we're almost to the fence row. So we're gonna get this one done. I don't know what the plan is after that. It's starting to melt and get a little slimy in places, but for the most part, it's really not terrible out here yet. So I don't know. We'll finish this and we'll make a plan from there. Just started up the unloading auger. I saw a couple chunks of something fall out, so I shut it off real quick to come in here and look. That's ice. I don't know where it came from, but that's ice. Last little half a pass. Good deal. This wasn't a big chunk to get out of the way. There was about 28, 30 acres that we had left here, but boy, does it feel good to have it done. Well, this one is done. It's getting a little smeary here. The stuff is definitely thawing out. We've lost our frozenness. I'm gonna run this truck back to the farm. Dad is taking the combine to the next field, or the field where we were working the other day. It's already partially done. We might try and keep going there, but we don't have a great spot to park trucks, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to work there or not. So we'll make a plan. At least we got something done this morning. Well, we're gonna keep trying it here. I'm pretty sure I can make rounds in this, so we're just gonna, me and Phil do it. Park the cart on the end, and problem is we gotta load trucks way down there on the other side of that house, and it's too far to go to unload on the go and dump every time, so we're gonna try and load the cart up and walk it around there, but I don't know. We'll try it. So we have about 35 acres done in this field. I think it said 28 to go. There's some wet stuff down there, right there apparently. I'm ready to be done. I'm tired of fighting mud. Somebody buy a new tractor? Not ours. It's starting to get awfully slimy out here. The sun's going right down between the rows and it's melting the frost, which, I mean, it's probably been melted, but I don't know. It's just, the ends are getting tore up pretty bad. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this. It'd be really awesome to finish this. 17, 18 acres left. It's gonna take a couple hours, and I don't know if we're gonna make it. Getting real greasy now. When you can see a shimmer on the tires from the water that we're squeezing out of the ground, yeah. And we're really tearing those ends up. I'll show you the next time we're down there, but we're gonna try and get another cartload, I think, and that's it. And I don't even know if I can fill the grain cart up full, because we probably won't be able to make it move. So Phil just emptied it. Make probably one more round after this one is all, and we're gonna have to wait. So I've got enough to fill another truck, but most of it, or part of it I guess, is still on the combine. I am not going to unload the combine because I don't know that we'll get the cart moving, because look what's happening to our end rows. See all that mud? It's not good. So we're just gonna pull over here onto some more firm ground, and then we're gonna walk back and get the cart and take it over to where we're loading trucks, and we'll get it unloaded, and then we'll come unload the combine. And I think we're gonna call it, because it's too slimy, too wet, too greasy, too not fit to be out here. Plus, the Deere dealer, their tech is coming out to look at that unloading auger, which is working fine, but if they got something that they can do to make it work a little better, I'm gonna let them do so. And well, it'd be nicer to do it in the shop where it's warm than out here in the field where it's cold. Come on, baby, dig, dig, dig. Oh no. Oh no. We're still moving. I don't want to go through that. Go back over there. Dig. Dig. Oh. Oh. We're moving faster. Oh, we're gonna make it. Oh, buddy. That was fun. All right, well, yeah, we're quitting, so I'm going to get this stuff folding, and then we're gonna kick all that trash off the feeder house. So messy. It's always got to be so messy. It's better. Apparently our dryer can dry faster than we can shell because it's off, and it was running earlier. Empty. Let's look at the chart on the computer here. Oh, it just shut off. It appears, maybe. I'm not sure. There, our chart refreshed. It's been off for a little while, but it was putting out 2,720 bushels an hour there for a little bit. The rate just kept climbing. Crazy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. So we're just getting the equipment moved back home. Grain cart needed fuel. Put the combine in the shop. Getting Phil's truck. So yesterday I alluded to the fact that we had a pretty big project that we were going to get started on. Well, here it is. Dad started moving some dirt, stripping some sod, and we had put a bunch of fill in, some concrete and stuff when we put up this barn, the south side. We put them doors on, and the idea at one point was to put a driveway in through there, and so we needed a bunch of fill. So we found a spot to dump some old concrete and foundations and stuff. Well, they're now in the way, so we're digging this stuff out, and the reason they're in the way is because we're going to add on to this barn. So we're going to put a 70 by 90. It's 70 there. We're going to come 90 feet out, put a little addition on, have some more machinery storage. The floors will not be the same height. They're going to be about 2 foot different. There'll be a step there, but it'll be nice to be able to have some more stuff inside. We're going to have a doorway that goes right out through this main driveway, and everything lines up and stuff. So yeah, new project to get started. Well, it's too wet to go shell and things slow down a little bit, so I'm doing a little work down in my garage, marking out lights and stuff. I might try and cut a hole. I had to make a circle cutter jig for my router, which I think will work, but we'll see. Dad's doing some digging out here where we're getting ready to do that barn plan stuff. He was hauling some of those chunks of concrete out. Let's check it out. He blew a hydraulic hose on the backhoe. He had to stop and fix, but got that fixed. And we have an old footer foundation buried out here for Phil, and now it's all got to come out. So he's digging that stuff out. We'll use it as backfill along the river to keep banks from washing and stuff. But basically the floor is going to be 2 foot lower in the new part than the old part, and so the dirt level needs to be down about not quite 3 feet by the time we put in a little fill and 6 or 8 inches of concrete for the floor. So we'll let him dig. All right, I'm heading home early tonight, 5:30. That's good. Spend some time with the boys tonight. So I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I doubt we're going to be able to shell corn. It is not going to get as cold tomorrow morning as it was this morning. This morning was the coldest day of the week, and so it might freeze up enough. Dad will probably do some tillage. I don't think it'll freeze up enough we can do any shelling, any corn. One thought that I did have we might look at tomorrow afternoon is those double crop beans. Those are wheat stubble. That should be firmer. It should be pretty decent ground conditions as long as it's dried off a little bit on top and there's not water setting on the ground. So maybe we could run those 70 acres of double crops off tomorrow. Not a priority, but it would be something we could get done if the weather allowed for it. So we'll look at that. Otherwise, we'll find something to do. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. Hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Go Bucks.